What's up, guys? Chris the Ninja here. Welcome to another story time with Casey, though. Alright, so, I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I broke my foot. So, this all started, I think, the summer of my 5th grade year, I want to say. But anyway, I went to this camp called Camp Powhatan, and, maybe if I zoom my camera back a little bit more, so I might brighten everything up. Anyway, I went to the Camp Powhatan, and it was pretty fun summer camp. They had a trading post. My mom gave me a like prepaid debit card or whatever it was, and like they had a trading post. They had sports all day long. A really cool mess hall, like a really big mess hall. It was a great camp. I remember the first day we all had to go swimming for our swim test. Water was ice cold, man. Like, it wasn't 32 degrees or something like that, but it was only 60 degrees. But in the spectrum of things, like, if you go put your hand in some 60-degree water, that stuff is cold, man. I swear, it's so cold. Anyway, then, since I think we had lunch right after that. So, after I ate lunch, I left early, or we had free time or something like that. I might have gone to the trading post and gotten ice cream. Yeah, after ice cream on Tuesday, I went down to the lake, and since I had passed my swim test, they were like, "All right, well, you missed a couple of days of your canoeing class, so here, do you want to try doing this? You want to like get caught up?" And the instructor, he was like, "You haven't gone on the boats yet, so don't worry about that. You'll be fine." But after I learned all the basics, I still had about 20 minutes left before I had to go back. And I was just like, okay, cool. And then they asked, because like I hadn't gone on it yet because I hadn't gotten my swim test done yet. But since I passed it that day, they were like, "Do you want to go on the blob real quick? Well, like before time?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. This sounds like fun." And so we went up the ladder onto the platform to jump down there. So we got up there. They told me, "All right, it's a little bit difficult for some people on the first try. We recommend that if you don't think you can do it really well, you're supposed to land on your back. So if you don't think you can do it right, just sit down and slide off the platform, or you can stand up and jump." So me being the natural thrill seeker that I am, because I have to be like the best at everything and do everything like I should do it, right? So yeah, I jumped off the platform. I jumped off the platform willingly, and I was falling, and I was like falling, and I was like, okay, turn, land on your back, land on your back like they said. No. And then, like, I don't know if I was, like, either scared or if I was physically unable to, but I didn't turn in the air like I was supposed to. I was supposed to turn, like, lean back and turn, but I didn't. And, I landed feet first on the blob, and it was, like, one of those movies or one of those, videos where you had, like, the face cam, or the, not the face cam, but the, GoPro camera mounted on your helmet. And I remember seeing this just like you would see it in a camera. It was me hitting the blob, like, oh, and then me losing my balance. So I flew off. I see sky, water, blob, sky, or something like that. Or it was water, blob, sky, water, or something like that. And then just whoosh. And I honestly thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I felt like I was gonna die. Completely forgot I knew how to swim. That's how I got out there. 2, I was wearing a life vest. 3, if both of those failed, there are camp counselors to save my life. I forgot all that in the instant. I was just like, I'm gonna die. I was literally like floating, like arms drooped down, feet drooped down, and everything. And I was like, then I felt myself like, so I come up and I'm like, I look around, I'm like, what's the juice? Where am I? And I turn around, I'm like, oh, oh, okay. There's the platform. And they're all like, are you okay, man? Are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I think so. I think I'm alright. So, I swim over to the ladder to get out onto the to the dock. The first sign that my foot was broken should have been when I stepped on the ladder. It hurt my right foot to step, and it was like hurting my right foot to walk. And I was like, ah, 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 ah. I get up on the platform and like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Because like it hurt my foot to walk. So I was doing like that little limp step that people do when they get hurt. Like you know what it is. So I sit down on the bench because I have to take off my stuff. So I try to put my socks back on and stuff. Then I just sat there waiting because like I had plenty of time. I had like 20 whole minutes before I had to get back to my regular classes. Like 5 minutes later, I try to stand up. Well, actually, no, not even 5 minutes. Like a minute later, I try to stand up because I was like out of breath from the scare. And all I remember is, just like the screams of pain. I think that was like that's one of the times I vividly remember crying my eyes out from pain. Anyway, I tried to stand up and I started screaming in pain. Counselors, obviously, they were like, oh, something is wrong. Probably should keep him here and call his patrol leader. And I was just like, I was literally laying down like, ah, it hurts! Just screaming. Thank God for those counselors, man, for not killing me on spot. I think it took them close to an hour to get back, to get the truck that I was gonna go to the hospital in down there. It took them like, I think it felt like it took them an hour, and I was just laying there, just like passing in and out of consciousness because I was like I was in so much pain that I was like, I know I fell asleep like a good 3 or 4 times, but they helped me in the truck. I was like hopping like Oh, also fun fact. This was also a day that a big storm was coming, and the camp was in the mountains. So that means the storm was 5,000 times worse. So we drive our way down to the hospital, the nearest hospital, and like I get out and like, so he went in and grabbed a wheelchair while I was hobbling over to the front to the entrance. They put me in the wheelchair and I was. So we took the X-ray. They gave me some I think it was they gave me some ibuprofen. I had ibuprofen. So to relieve the pain, and I was laying in the bed. I called my mom and I was like, "Mommy, it hurts. Can you come pick me up?" And she said, "I can't pick you up today, but I can come tomorrow. Or you can stay at the hospital overnight." I was like, "No, I want to stay at the hospital overnight. Mommy, please help me." And I was crying because, 5th grade, I was a little baby. But anyway, but here's the best part of the story. This is the greatest part of the story. Since we had to leave before dinner and we missed dinner, I got to go to Burger King for dinner that night. And then that's pretty much the end of the story. So after that, I got picked up by my mom. We drove back down the mountain. A couple days later, we went to I think it was up closer to Washington, D.C. And I had a bright orange cast for pretty much the whole summer because it was a great time to break your foot in the middle of the summer. But anyway, that's the time. That's all the time I have today for story time with Casey. That was the time that I broke my foot. I know you guys kind of like this series, so let me know what other story times you might want to see. So, like, if you want to hear any more injury stories, let me know. If you want to hear more embarrassing stories, let me know. But that does it for this episode. So I think I can safely say to you guys. Oh, also one last thing. Giveaway winner will be announced next video. All right. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to give that like button a nice slap to the face, like it out to the person. I will see you guys with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fast cars on the wall next time. Goodbye.